This is a very good question because, there are two different thoughts regarding MS and chromatography. There are people that are doing chromatography and they are thinking that mass spectrometry is not useful. And there are also the opposite. There are people using mass spectrometry and they say, okay, I can do whatever I want and without chromatography. I think I'm in the middle. Because I like very much mass spectrometry. In the last decades we had a very big increase of the use of mass spectrometry from single quad to triple quad. Very important also high resolution mass spectrometry. We use also time of flight for very fast analysis, so we can get very important information from the qualitative point of view, but also we can do a very nice quantitative, mainly for example, by coupling chromatography with triple quad or MS technology like QTOF, or we can use another system. And so I think it's very important that if we have a very nice resolution and separation coming from chromatography, we can transfer this component to the mass spectrometry in a better way, and we can have also clean analytes into the MS source. And this is very important because sometimes we did many applications with comprehensible C with MS or with MS, and we saw that even we are using MS technology, so we are using MRM to select the ion and doing quantitative. In very complex sample, we still have some coelution with the same fragments. So that means that we are doing wrong quantization because that components with the same fragment interfere with our analytes. So, and the other point is that we can also separate isomer or isobaric components that is not possible directly with MS. And so sometime, as the example I did before with the phospholipids, if you look at the molecular weight of phospholipids, sometimes you have the same molecular weight, but the molecule is different because you have, for example, 2 carbon less, but you have more double bond or whatever, you obtain the same molecular weight. And sometimes also when you use MS, you have the same fragments because the group that is coming out from the molecules has the same molecular weight of the group of another molecule. So I think that putting chromatography before is very important, and also because when we transfer this component to the source of the mass, we can separate. We can separate before we are transferring pure components to the mass. So in case we have big components, this interfering with our analytes, this is not coming together with the analytes, so we don't have ion suppression. We have a real quantitative analysis.